The intent for today is to celebrate life. So because it's my birthday coming up, and I think it's always a great time to celebrate life and to remember that we're all here for a purpose. We're all born for a reason. We all bring a very unique magic to this world. Embrace that today. So if there's any part of you that is a little resistant to that idea, that you are worth celebrating and that you are worth uplifting and you are bomb and badassity right as you are, practice breathing into those areas. You know, any area that maybe holds some tension or some resistance, to bring it into the flow of like, hey, bitch, this is going to be good, right? Like, you get to be celebrated too. Okay. So instead of that normal like thing that sometimes we do, I can find myself doing this of like, oh, something's tight and I kind of want to fight it or I want to like stretch it out more. Just see how you can invite it more into that celebration that each pose becomes. Okay. So sit up tall, close your eyes. Place your hands in front of your heart. Connect deeply to your heart through your breath. Connect to the intent through your breath by making your breath a celebration of your heart and your gifts. Amp up your breath even more and make your breath a celebration today. Place your feet in Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees out to the side for a pranayama, which is 4 Brahmari breaths into your heart. For Brahmari, you inhale into your heart, exhale, vibrate and hum the area of your heart. Okay, make your vibration bigger. Inhale, expand your heart. Exhale, hum and vibrate into your chest. Inhale, expand your heart upwards. Exhale, Brahmari into your heart. Press the soles of your feet together. Press your sit bones down. Grow your spine up as you inhale. Exhale, Brahmari into your chest. Last inhale here, expand your ribs in all directions. Exhale, light up your whole chest area with your buzz. Place your hands onto left thigh. Traction the left thigh out like you're moving towards the left. Lean your torso towards the right. Now place left hand onto the mid thigh, right hand back behind you to lean your torso towards the right. Straighten your left arm out so that the left elbow goes straight. And you start to feel stretch into your low back. Exhale, press the soles of your feet together. Inhale, lengthen the left side of your rib cage away from your hips. Exhale, relax your neck towards the right. Twisting Baddha Konasana towards the knee. Bring your left hand in front of the right shin. Your sternum faces towards your right shin. Inhale, expand your breath into the tight area of your right side of low back. Exhale, continue to press the right foot into the left, and the left foot resists the right. Inhale, lengthen your rib cage up away from your hips. Exhale, wrap your shoulders, sending your elbows forwards. Draw shoulder blades down your back. Place your hands onto right thigh. Start to traction the right thigh towards the right. Lean your torso towards the left. Lengthen your torso away from the right hip. And press your hands towards the right knee so the hip gets opening in both directions. Now, root the right hand into the center of the right thigh, left hand off to the left. Support you on the ground. And then lean your torso more away from the right hip. Big inhale down into your low back. Exhale, let the softening that happens with your exhale be a celebratory letting your hair down. Twisting Baddha Konasana. Right hand goes in front of left shin. Your hands are on either side of the left knee. Inhale, lengthen your heart up and forwards towards left knee. Exhale, relax in the back of your shoulders and back of your neck. Inhale, active feet press down against one another and into the floor. Exhale, continue to move your rib cage, twisting towards the left. To come out of the pose, walk your hands back to the front. And then go ahead and grab your pillow and then lay on your back for some abs. Abs with a roll. Go ahead and place pillow or roll in between your thighs, close to the groin. First version, feet stay on the ground. And also, let's do first version, head down, okay? But go ahead and place your hands behind the back of your head, clasping your fingers. Inhale, expand your rib cage. Hold your breath, press your low back into the floor. Exhale, squeeze the roll with your thighs. Feel your abs contract. Relax in your pelvis, stop squeezing the roll. Take a huge inhale down your back. Hold your breath. Curl your low back into the floor. Exhale, squeeze the roll between your thighs. Inhale, relax the squeeze, relax your low back. Exhale, go ahead and pick up your feet, have your knees bent. 90 degrees, knees are above hips. Inhale, expand your breath in all directions. Hold your breath, curl your low back into the floor, curl tailbone up and squeeze the roll. Exhale, head and shoulders off the floor. Reach your elbows towards your knees. Full belly down. Inhale, legs stay up, head lowers back to the floor. Hold your breath, press low back down, squeeze the roll, curl tailbone. Exhale, curl your head and shoulders up off the mat. Get your shoulder blades up as much as you can. Squeeze the roll. Inhale, lower head and shoulders down. Hold your breath, curl low back into the floor, curl tailbone up, squeeze the roll. Exhale, curl head and shoulders off the mat. Reach your elbows and armpits up. Full belly down. Keep your head and shoulders up, but inhale, lower them a little bit further down. Hold your breath. Press low back into the floor, squeeze the roll, curl tailbone up. Exhale, reach elbows, armpits, triceps up. Active feet, spread your toes. Inhale, lower head down halfway. Hold your breath. Press the low back into the floor, squeeze the roll. Exhale, curl your tailbone up, reach elbows up, give the roll a second squeeze. Really squeeze with the insides of your thighs. Inhale, lower head down partly. Exhale, straighten your legs as much as you can. Inhale, expand your ribcage in all directions. Hold your breath. Press the low back into the floor, curl tailbone up. Exhale, squeeze the roll, reach your elbows and armpits up, like you're reaching elbows towards the middle of your shins. Inhale, lower head down part way. Hold your breath. Press the low back into the floor. Squeeze the roll, curl tailbone. Exhale, reach elbows up, reach triceps up, reach up through the feet. Inhale, lower head down halfway. Hold your breath. Press low back into the floor. Curl tailbone up and squeeze the roll. Exhale, reach elbows, triceps, all your upper body upwards. Reach up with your feet. Give the roll a squeeze using your inner thigh muscles. Pull belly down. Inhale, head down to the floor, feet down to the floor. Use this moment right now to connect immediately with what a freaking gift it is to be able to be here and breathe, enjoy your body feeling all these sensations. It's this body and it's this breath that gets to connect you to this beautiful world. And the more strong and resilient you come from the inside, the more beauty you'll see around you. Bridge with a roll. Go ahead and squeeze the roll in between your thighs and use that squeeze to figure out how close you need to place your feet. So by that, I mean, if your feet are really wide apart from one another, it's going to be hard to squeeze the roll in between your thighs. Okay? Relax your hands down by your hips, palms facing up. From there, press the feet into the ground, lift your hips up into bridge with a roll. Inhale, lengthen your ribcage towards your chin. Exhale, lengthen the back of your neck onto the floor like you're moving your chin towards your chest. Inhale, expand your ribcage. Exhale, give the roll a squeeze with your inner thighs. In this pose, as your legs are all lit up, can you connect to the beauty of your body, the strength, the power of your breath to keep you going even if things get tough? And can you use your hips to lift up a little higher? A sign of determination to get the shit you want in life. Go for it. Feel the fire underneath your ass. Good. Go ahead and squeeze the roll between the thighs and use that squeeze to continue to lower your back all the way to the floor. Roll onto one side and go ahead and sit up with a relaxed neck. Use one hand to help your head up. Let's come on into dolphin. Go ahead and set up for dolphin, elbows underneath the shoulders. You have the option to have your palms facing down or to clasp your hands. Especially if you're a little weak in the shoulders today or your shoulders are feeling injured, clasp your hands. Otherwise, forearms are parallel, palms press into the floor. Press your hands into the floor. Press your wrists into the floor. Press elbows into the floor. Arch your upper back towards the ceiling. Exhale, relax your neck. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, expand your rib cage. Exhale, lift your hips up. Inhale, expand a huge breath towards your heart. Exhale, press your arms into the floor to lift your heart away from the ground. Inhale, go ahead and lower knees back down to the floor. And then sit back, stand up for sun salutations. Okay, stand at the front of your mat. Face this way. Okay. Okay. Use these sun salutations as a celebration of how flexible and strong your body is becoming. If you always stay rooted in what is and what stories you're convinced are true about yourself, it creates more rigidity. But when you focus on what you're becoming, it frees things up. So focus on freeing things up using a celebration, not just of who you are, not just of what you've been through, but who you are becoming. Inhale, reach your arms skyward. Lengthen your spine up. Exhale, bend your knees, hands down to the floor. Relax your neck. Lunge, inhale, step the left foot back. Exhale, lower left knee down, right underneath the hips. Press the ground away with your legs. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Step straight back into plank. Inhale here, press the ground away. Exhale, modify chaturanga. Lower your knees to the floor, tuck your tailbone forwards, lower chest forwards. Tops of the feet on the floor, slide your hands forward slightly. Low cobra. Press your pubic bone into the floor. Inhale, reach your chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands underneath shoulders. Press your hips up. Lunge. Inhale, step left foot forward between the hands. Exhale, lower right knee down. Inhale, create space in your torso, lifting your arms up for who you are becoming. Exhale, hands down on either side of left foot. Step your right foot forwards. Inhale, reach your arms skyward. Exhale, hands into the center of your chest. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step right foot far back. Exhale, lower right knee down. Inhale, arms, torso up. It's down with your legs. Don't let your legs sleep on you. Exhale, hands to the floor, step into plank. Lower down knees, lower down chest, modified chaturanga. Slide hands forward slightly, low cobra. Inhale, arch your upper back away from the floor. Press into the floor with hands and tops of feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step the right foot forwards. Exhale, lower left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Forward bend, step the left foot forwards, close to the right, and relax your torso down. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands to the center of chest. Okay, here we'll go a little bit faster. So just bring some movements together in the same breath. Okay, go ahead and inhale, reach arms skywards. Press the floor away with your feet. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Inhale, step straight into lunge. Left foot steps back, lower the left knee down. Exhale, press the floor away. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, lower hands to the floor, step through plank, and then exhale, lower knees down, chest forwards, modified chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we step all the way into lunge and the hands up and inhale. Inhale, left foot forwards, right knee down, reach your arms and torso up. Exhale, hands to the floor, step straight into forward bend and relax your torso down. Inhale, arms reach up above head and arch your back slightly. Exhale, hands to center of chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Use these forward bends as moments to relax. Lunge, inhale, step right foot back, right knee down, torso, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, step into plank. Lower down knees, modified chaturanga, chest down to the floor. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step right foot forwards, lower left knee down, press the ground away with legs, torso, arms up. Forward bend, exhale, hands to the floor, step left foot forwards. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, hands to center of chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step left foot back, lower left knee down, reach arms up. Sink your hips a little bit lower this time. Exhale, hands down to the floor, step into plank, lower knees down, modified chaturanga, and chest down as well. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, lower torso down, downward facing dog. Inhale, lunge. Step left foot forward, lower right knee down, reach the arms and torso up. Sink your hips forward, reach your left knee forwards. Exhale, forward bend, hands down to the mat. Step the right foot forwards. Relax your torso in the direction of your legs. Inhale, arms up. Create space in your ribs. Exhale, hands to center of chest. Inhale, reach up, baby back bend. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step right foot back, lower right knee down. Press the floor away, reach your hips forward and arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back through plank. Modified chaturanga, knees down, chest down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step right foot forwards, lower right, left knee down, reach arms, torso up, hips move forwards. Exhale, hands to the floor, step the left foot forwards, relax torso down. Inhale, reach arms up, baby back bend. Reach your hips down towards the floor, tucking tailbone. Reach arms up and back. And exhale, hands to center of chest. Yeah, go ahead and grab your roll. Are you all as hot and sweaty as I am already? Oh, you have an air-conned room, don't you? Okay, grab onto your roll. Place roll in between the thighs for standing back bend with a roll. I love this pose. It's like one of the best back bends out there. Okay, for this, you have the roll in between your thighs and your hands come onto your hip crests. So it's like they're wrapping around the upper part of your bum. Yeah? Thumbs are close to the sacrum. Fingers, I love to wrap around the hip crests. From here, instead of arching the back, start to lengthen the tailbone down towards the roll. Almost like if you were at a wall and you had to flatten your low back down. From there, press your hands down into your hips. Inhale, lengthen your rib cage up away from the roll. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Now that your sternum and chest is in this open position, inhale, lift your sternum up. Exhale, squeeze the roll, ground down through the center of your feet to be able to open your chest out. Inhale, feel for the opening of your heart so that you can open up to share your gifts more boldly. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down. Feel your legs support turn on. Open up to being supported enough and trusting that you're supported enough, loved enough, appreciated enough to open up even bigger. Go ahead and bring your torso towards the center. Relax your arms down, remove the roll. Come on into horse stance. So step your feet wide apart. Turn your toes out slightly. Horse stance with back traction. Lower your hips down. Press the heels of your hand close to the corners of your thighs and hips. Your fingers are pointing towards your knees. Straighten the elbows so that your shoulders reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, feel for softening around your low back so it can actually open. Heather, press your hands a little bit more so that your shoulders hike up. Yeah, do you feel that now in your low back differently? And maybe bend your knees just a little bit more. Yeah. Now do you feel your low back?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Inhale down into your low back, this area that represents our support. Exhale, press down with your hands, this area that represents your action in the world. In this pose, can you use the remnants of what you just felt in standing back bend with a roll to squeeze your shoulder blades back slightly just enough to open the front of your chest. And straighten legs, relax arms. Turn toes inwards, then heels. Toes and then heels. Stand at the front of your mat. B-series with 2 pose vignettes. Have your pillow or roll nearby. Inhale, sit back into chair. Reach your hips back. Reach your arms forwards alongside your ears. Inhale, continue to reach your fingertips away from your shoulders. Exhale, soften your sit bones backwards. On your next exhale, lower hands down to the floor, forward bend. Halfway lift, inhale, reach the crown of your head forwards. Create space in your core. Exhale, step back into plank. Lower down, modified chaturanga, knees down, chest down. Inhale, low cobra, arch your upper back away from the floor. Tuck your tailbone down. Downward facing dog. Lunge backbend, back knee up. Inhale, step left foot forwards between the hands. Keep the right knee lifted. Go ahead and lift your torso up. From here, bring hands onto the low back, just like you had them in standing back plank with a roll. So your thumbs are close to the sacrum, fingers wrap around. Once again, exhale, tuck your tailbone down, lengthen your sit bones down. Good, then inhale, arch your chest up and away. Exhale, squeeze elbows towards one another behind your back. Inhale, reach more breath into your heart space. Exhale, bring torso back to center, lower the right knee down to the floor for easy twisting lunge. Right hand comes onto the floor, reach your left arm up. Inhale, glide your rib cage forwards while keeping your hips locked in place. Exhale, use your left wrist to open your chest, open even more. Good move there, Ty. Inhale, now breathe into the space that you just opened around your left collarbones. Exhale, relax the weight of your head towards the ground. Take a deep breath, celebrating the fact that you get to feel so open and yet so strong and so sweaty and so connected to your friends all in one place. Exhale, left hand down to the floor. Inhale, step into all fours and grab your pillow. Place your roll or pillow underneath your belly and have it at the right height. Okay, so you might need to fold your pillow, for example, or you might need to not fold it. Okay, so that it presses into the soft tissue of your abdomen. It's not pressing on ribs and it's not pressing on hips. Cobra with a roll. For this, go ahead and tuck your tailbone down, tuck tops of the feet into the floor, arch your sternum away from the floor. Elbows stay bent. Inhale, expand your rib cage with your breath. Exhale, reach back through the tops of your thighs. Exhale, lower the torso down over the roll or the pillow. Press onto all fours. Remove your prop off to the side of your mat. And then come into downward facing dog. Lunge, back bend, back knee up. Inhale, step left foot forwards between the hands. Keep the back knee lifted. Reach torso up, hands come to your hips. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down. Lengthen the bottom of your spine down, down, down. Like you're flattening low back. Use that flattening in your low back to inhale and start to arch your upper back and back. Exhale, ground down through your legs. Inhale, imagine you can lift your collarbones to the space between the wall and the ceiling in front of you. Exhale, hug your shoulder blades back. On your next exhale, lower the left knee towards the floor, left hand on the floor. Right arm up. Easy twisting lunge. Here in this pose, relax your head's weight towards the left. Remember, if that's ever intense, look down towards left armpit or left hand. Inhale and glide your hips back a few inches. Exhale, imagine locking your hips into place, bend your right knee just a few inches forwards. Inhale, expand your breath into the back of your ribs, the lowest part of your ribs. Exhale, right hand down to the floor. Inhale, step into all fours. Grab your roll or pillow. Place it on your mat. And then lay your belly over the roll for cobra push-ups with a roll. For cobra push-ups with a roll, remember in cobra variations, your elbows stay bent. Okay? Inhale, press your hands onto the floor, arch your back up. Keep elbows bent, keep shoulder blades reaching back. Exhale, bend elbows, pull the ground with your hands, lower chest down and forwards over the pillow. Tuck the tailbone, inhale, reach the sternum up. Arch your back up, feel your strong back muscles turn on. Pull shoulders back. Exhale, lower your torso down. Inhale, arch your sternum up and back. Exhale, lower the chest forwards, pulling with your hands to lengthen your spine forwards. Inhale, come up into cobra. Exhale, lay your torso over the roll. Make a pillow with your hands or your arms to fully rest over the roll for a few breaths. Breathe deeply into your belly button. When you exhale, fully soften the area of your belly. Connect to being able to celebrate the fact that your body is so damn intelligent that you can literally put something in your mouth and it knows how to make that into your cells, into this vessel for your spirit. Even though we think we have to do all this thinking and all this doing, our body actually does a full hell of a lot without us having to even second guess it. Come into all fours. Remove your roll, place it off to the side, come into downward facing dog. Easy twisting warrior. Inhale, step the left foot forwards between the hands. Keep the right knee lifted. Right hand stays on the floor. Reach left arm up. You can either be on the ball of the right foot or the right heel can be down in warrior one position. Up to you. Inhale, arch your chest away from your left thigh. Exhale, imagine you could reach up with your left elbow a little bit more. Good. Now, you know that spot in your chest that's right between the center of your chest and your collarbones? Imagine you can arch that area back and open. Exhale, press down even more with your right foot to twist it open towards the left. Let go in your neck. Lower the left hand to the floor. For lunge backbend, grabbing back ankle. For this, bend the right knee towards the butt. Use your right hand to grab for the right ankle. Ideally, this should not hurt the knee. If you feel pain, you need to figure out a way that you can be in this pose that is not painful. Okay, so you might need to roll the mat over. You might need to move your hips forward more so that the weight of your hips is not all on the kneecap, but is more on your thigh. Another option would be you stand up and you stretch your quad out by pulling your heel towards your butt with your left leg straight on the floor. Otherwise, inhale, reach the center of your chest up. Exhale, reach the right shoulder blade back. Go ahead and lower left hand to the floor, right hand to the floor, right foot to the floor, and inhale, step into plank. Exhale, lower down onto knees and hands. Grab your roll for prelude to wave dancer, stage 1. Well, stage 2, with no block. For this, go ahead and lay over your roll. Okay, wave dancers are different than cobras. In cobras, you inhale and you use your arms to lift up. In wave dancers, your arms are more there just to balance, and your breath into the belly and into the roll is what lifts your chest. Okay, so your chest doesn't come up quite as high. Relax your forehead like you're facing right down towards the floor beneath your nose. Take a huge breath into your belly and let that lift your chest up. You're not using your hands, you're just using back muscles and abdomen to lift up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone down. Release your breath, lower down over the roll. Tuck your tailbone into the floor, press tops of feet into the floor. Inhale into your abdomen, lift torso up. You might only come up about like 6 inches. That's okay. Exhale, release your breath, come down over the roll. This is a therapeutic move for your back. Tuck your tailbone down, press the tops of the ankles into the floor. Huge inhale into the roll. Chest comes off the floor a few inches more. Exhale, release torso back down to the floor. Lay over the roll for a moment. Go ahead and press into all fours. Remove your prop, place it off to the side. Come into downward facing dog. Here in down dog, can you connect again to that intent of celebration? Or has there already been a part of you that's gone into some sort of resistance mode? Just enjoying being in your body, no matter what it's feeling. Easy twisting warrior. Inhale, step the right foot forwards. Left hand stays on the ground, right hand lifts up. Remember, you can be on the ball of the left foot or left heel down. Inhale, lengthen the left side of your ribs away from left hip. Exhale, press down more through the right foot to lean your torso's weight back, opening your chest to the right. Inhale, expand your ribcage into your breath. Exhale, lower right hand down to the mat. Left knee down. For lunge back bend, grabbing back ankle. For this, roll more onto the quad, so move hips forward, shift hips forward, bend the left knee, reach back with left hand. If you can't quite grab the hand, you use a strap or a towel or something. Okay, you also have the option to reach the right hand back to also grab the ankle. Imagine you had a third eye in the center of your chest. Inhale, start to look with that eye up towards the sky. Exhale, kick back with the left ankle into your wrist, into your hand. Inhale, bend the right knee a little bit more to sink your hips down. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades back. Release your hands, release the leg out of the pose. Sit on all fours, and then sit your torso up for camel. For camel, tuck your toes under. Once again, your hands come onto low back. So that move we've been practicing of tucking your tailbone down and using your chest to lift up is more important than collapsing back. Okay? Use your abs, your core, to actually help you open your heart. Okay, so start by lengthening tailbone down. Good. Continue to press your hands down to then inhale, lift your rib cage up. Exhale, continue to tuck your sit bones down towards your thighs. Inhale, expand the very base of your sternum up. Exhale, reach your shoulder blades and elbows back. Now, practice being in this pose with the level of intensity that allows you to actually soak it up, to actually enjoy it, to experience it without fighting it. Good. Go ahead and bring your chest back to the center. Grab your roll, place it in between your thighs for cobra push-ups with a roll. So now roll goes in between thighs, and then lay your torso down. Okay, remember in cobra, you do use your hands to help bring your torso up. Okay, so rotate your thighs so that the tops of your thighs are rotating inwardly, almost like you are like pigeon-toed. Okay, press the thighs into the roll. Inhale, low cobra, bring your chest up. Keep squeezing the roll between the thighs. Exhale, lower the torso down. Press the thighs into the roll. Inhale, bring torso up. Keep squeezing the roll, keep reaching back through active feet. Exhale, torso down. Squeeze the roll, reach back through active feet, bring torso up, cobra. Exhale, shoulders down, shoulder blades down, chest down. Squeeze the roll between your thighs. Inhale, come up into cobra. Exhale, press down with tops of thighs as you lower that chest down. Squeeze the roll in between thighs. Inhale, come up. Reach back through the tops of the thighs, back through the knees. Exhale, head down to the floor. Squeeze the roll. Inhale, come up. Use your arms to pull your chest forwards. Arch your chest a little bit more. Look up a little bit more with the third eye in the center of your chest. And exhale, bring the chest down. Rest for a moment. Head down. Go ahead and come onto hands and knees to remove the prop. And then lay on your back for a reclined hip sequence. Start with your legs out straight. Reclined hip sequence is a series of poses for the hip on your back. Okay, so reach out through the inner arch of the right foot, activate the leg like it was standing on the floor. Draw your left knee towards the chest. Wrap your fingers around the left knee or left shin. Exhale, ease the left knee towards your chest. Continue to reach down and away from your hips using the inner right thigh. Exhale, relax the inner left thigh a little bit more. Recline spinal twist. The left knee goes over towards the right, crossing over the midline of the body and coming onto the floor. You can bring your left arm into a cactus position or have it out in a Y. Your right hand can stay on the left hip crease, and actually it can feel really good if you bring your right hand onto the top of left hip, and then you press it down in the same direction as your feet. You should feel how that helps traction your low back. Half frog. Go ahead and bring your arms out into a T. Roll your left knee up towards the ceiling. Then place your right hand now down onto right hip crease. Use that to make sure that your sacrum stays rooted on the floor, and then slowly start to open your left leg into a frog position. Only open it as much to the left as allows your back and your sacrum to stay on the floor. So it doesn't need to be a ton. Breathe into your lower back. Half happy baby. Bend the left knee towards the shoulder. Use your left hand to grab onto the foot, either on the heel, the outside of the thigh, or inner edge of the foot. Inhale, breathe in a way like your ribs could lengthen from your hips. Exhale, lengthen your neck by moving chin towards chest. Almost like you're pressing the back and base of your skull into the floor. Inhale, breathe down into your hips as you feel your right leg reach forward and left knee reaching towards the ground. Bend the left knee even more. Lower the left foot to the floor and then slide the leg forwards. Take a moment to witness the feelings going on in the left side of the hip. How different that whole leg feels than the right. Celebrate knowing that you can make yourself feel big and good inside. Go ahead and activate left foot. Reach it forwards like it were reaching into the floor. Bend the right knee towards chest. Wrap your hands around the knee or shin or even the thigh. Inhale, imagine reaching your right knee towards your right shoulder. Exhale, keep reaching out through active left foot. Recline spinal twist. Go ahead and lower the right knee towards the left. Your right arm, remember, can be in a Y, a cactus, or any position really that feels good. You can add back traction by pressing your left hand down into the top of the left thigh, close to the hip, or pressing on the hip bones themselves. Inhale, send a deep breath through the whole right side of your core. Exhale, relax your right shoulder down. Half frog. Inhale, go ahead and roll onto your back. Once again, left knee stays up. Left hand comes to the left hip. Start to open your right knee and shin over towards the right, rotating outwards, just until you can keep your low back fully on the floor. Inhale into the lowest part of your abs. Exhale, relax your belly. Happy baby. Bend the right knee even more. Use your right hand to either grab for the outside of the foot, the inner edge of the foot, or for the heel. Inhale, activate left foot. Exhale, soften your right hip. Go ahead and bend the right knee. Reach the right foot forwards. Come into Savasana. Here in Shavasana, send deep breaths through your core. Almost like you had a fan made of feathers and you could brush it all over your body, rinsing out any last remnants of energy that isn't as joyous about being alive as you know you can be. Invite a smile to the corners of your mouth. And soften your jaw muscles. Soften the center of your throat. Invite that same sense of a smile to the corners of your eyes. Like they would reach out and up. Invite now that same sense of getting a smile, widening the edges and reaching up, crossing through the center of your forehead. Like your forehead could lengthen towards the sides of your head, and then reach its corners up, joyous. Feel the well-being that you've generated inside your head. Inside your mind. And wash that down your whole spine. Like it could move down your spine like a wave and ripple out to the whole rest of your body, emanating the energy of reaching outwards, upwards, and smiling, glowing through your shoulders, through one side of the hand and the other, through the sides of your ribs, between your hips, between each knee, and even imagining that same process rippling down to your toes, emanating well-being. Today, commit to bringing this well-being with you everywhere you go. Be a beacon of it. Be a force to be reckoned with. Be a lighthouse. Start to bring movement into your body. Bend your knees. Either bring your knees to your chest or place the feet on the floor. Then roll to either side into a fetal position. Celebrate that you get to awaken to this body and this life every day. Celebrate that you have been given every single tool in the universe's toolbook to make this, your life, even greater, day by day. Healing step by healing step. Press the ground away, bring your head up. Bring your torso up. Thank you all. What a hot, juicy, sexy wheel around the sun practice.